So hello everyone, it's your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had the bonnet on still, y'all. And today we're gonna get into the new Danessa Myricks stuff I got. If you all remember, I told you I was gonna give you a separate video on it, and I happened to have time Monday to do it, so I figured we'd do a little wear test on the Danessa Myricks collection. So I have the powder bronzer here, and then I have the Lightwork palette volume 2. As y'all can see, I already have my concealer on because I like to use bronzers, and since this looks like a cream bronzer that turns into a matte, I'm going to use it as a cream bronzer, then I'll set it with another bronzer. But this is what it looks like on the inside. If you all remember, it's quite got that orangish reddish undertone. Let me see if I can find, well, I mean, I can find the details on it so we can read it off real quick. Let's see. Danessa Myricks. Yeah, let's click on that. And it's $26. They only have 3 shades. I have the deepest shade, of course. It says, this creamy formula adds warmth and definition to your skin for a naturally sculpted appearance. The formula can be applied over foundation, powder, or on bare skin for a sun-kissed, no makeup look. It melts into the skin and sets like a powder for the most natural looking sculpting. Okay. So, like I said, it was a cream, but it sets to a powder, kind of like that Marc Jacobs, not Marc Jacobs, the NARS one. So now I kind of want to compare it to that, but I feel like this is way more red undertone, and that was more neutral. Plus, I already compared that to the Soul Body for you all. But if you want to compare this to the NARS one as well, we can, and then you can see which one wears better and all that good stuff. But I'm just going to put this on now real quick, because I've had this concealer on for a little while. Oh, God, look how dark that is. And since it's a cream, I'm scared I grabbed too much now. So I'm like, go lightly tap. Oh, God, yeah, I grabbed way too much. So I'm going to turn to the other side where the product isn't and just try to like blend it out nicely, because I keep forgetting that Danessa Myricks has quite pigmented products, and I don't have to pick up as much as I do with the other ones. Like the NARS one, you have to softly build that up. With Danessa, like when you grab it immediately, it's like bam, pow in your face, and I'm like, oh, okay, whoa, whoa. So we're just gonna blend it out here, and it looks gorgeous. Like, look at that. I see what she means about the natural sculpted from within situation. This looks amazing. I think I'm actually going to put some on my forehead as well. Y'all ignore my head. I forgot. I'm like trying to rush to go get my car service. And the place I take my car to get service, it's always busy. So I was like, I can film this and do a wear test while I'm sitting in there all this time. But I forgot I still had the bonnet on from when I had woke up. So it's like, that's why you see in my, you know, mess up the edges for once. Okay, so, oh, this is the purple, because I was like, I know there's more cream on here than this. So, I'm going to just do my whole forehead since I took entirely too much out and, you know, need to get my life in order. So, let's switch it to the side that doesn't have that much product. I hope so we can fix this egregious mistake I made by putting on way too much. Because, like, I feel like I lightly dipped into it, but I guess because I did it twice instead of just lightly dipping once is why we got all of what we got going on now. But it's fine. You know, I'll make it work like I always do. Now I'm going to get the concealer and finally blend that out. And I'm scared I kept it on too long. But we're about to find out. Okay, now it's still blending, thank God. If you're curious what's on my eyes, I have on the New Romance palette here from Beauty Bay. I ordered it the same time everyone else did, but my package got lost in the mail. And then they had to refund my money after like I think a month and a half or something of it not getting here. And then I had to reorder it, and the second time it went smoothly. So I will be giving y'all looks with this on Instagram, but I don't think I'm gonna do a video for it. Next time you see this palette, or when you see this palette in the video, it'll probably be for you know, Sweetest Day, and that's not till October, so we got a long ways to go. The season of the Libra. Okay, so since it's supposed to dry down to a powder, I'm going to go ahead, go off camera and set my face. I have the Huda Beauty Cunifa. I have travel sizes here because, or sorry, sample sizes here because my big ones are at home. And then I have the dark deep from One Size Beauty. So I'm going to put those on, then we'll come back and then we can worry about putting on the highlighter, see how that works. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I added a little bit more of the contour on top. The bronzer on top, I didn't dip into it anymore. Just whatever was left over on the brush, I put it on top of the powder just to see how it would go over. And as you can see, it looks nice and smooth. I'm going to go ahead and take the Lotus Love color from the Artist Couture palette and just put that blush on the cheeks really quick. I'm thinking about doing a part 2 of 5 things from old school YouTube I can't let go. Like putting blush on the cheeks. Because you notice now everybody puts it like up here, and I'm like, that's where my highlighter goes. I don't want my blush up there personally, but you know, it's like a personal preference thing. If you like yours there, that's fine, but I'm going to put mine right here where I'm putting it now. So I was thinking about doing a part 2 of that, because you all seem to somewhat like it. And I had more stuff I could add at the beginning. I just started off with 5. Anyway, let's get into this cute little highlighter palette here. Let me see how much it went for, because I forgot to look that part up when I was looking at the other one. So, let's see, Danessa Myricks. So this was $42. The first one is sold out. The second one is still in stock, which is the one I have. But to me, this one just had better colors for my skin tone, so I made sure I used it. So I'm going to try to use as many colors in here as possible. All the colors do look like they are somewhat different in tone. So I'm thinking maybe we can put chocolate milk on top of her bronzer to have like a shimmery bronzer effect. Not too much. And then I'm thinking we put one of the, put this Sweet Saffron shade on the sides of the face because of the blush color we have. I feel like that'll be nice. Then, I'm trying to think, how many other colors can I use? Then down the middle of the face, maybe we can use the shade Brown Sugar. So that'll be, we used half the shades in here. Then I'll swatch all the shades for you. But let's read the description of this, as I am already late for what I want to do anyway. It says, Lightwork Highlighting Palette designed to fit, shape, and highlight by adding subtle dimension and definition to the face. Add extra dimension to the high points of your face and body for an amplified glow. This product can be applied over makeup or to bare skin for a natural lit from within look. It says it's a 6-piece multi-tonal highlighting palette for face and body that has a creamy powder formula infused with micro light refracting particles. I feel like I said that right. Anyway, it's $42. Let's go ahead and put it on my face because I'm already like 5 minutes late to go do what I need to do. So I'm going to start off with the part for the bronzer. So I'm going to take this shade right here. And I'm going to take my Sigma E35. Try to tap off a lot because we know she's pigmented. And it's definitely just giving me a simple shimmer from within. I don't know if you'll be able to see that it's shimmering, because I feel like I can barely see this shimmering and I put it on. But let's go ahead to the other side, and maybe you'll be able to see it on this side. Okay, now I see it. I see it on this side, but on the other side I feel like I didn't. Maybe I didn't pick up enough product on that side. I don't know. But it's a nice just shimmer from within, and I feel like this will look great on top of it. When I don't want to use any blush, I could just drape it all the way across the face and it'll look really nice. But yeah, on this side I feel like I don't see it as much. Let me pick up a little bit more so we can kind of make the sides even. Not that I'm not going to be sitting with a mask on, but you know, I figured we could still try. I have on the Good Apple foundation if anyone cares. Now I'm going to take the shade Sweet Saffron and put it on the sides of the face like we talked about. And this is a dual fiber highlighter brush. Okay. Yeah, this one's definitely giving me more coloring. Well, it's giving coloring on the cheekbone. I feel like when I go over the forehead, it's not doing as much, but you know. I just feel like this color would go better as a highlighter with what we got going on the eyes. That's why I want to make sure I use this color in particular today to match up with what's going on with my eyes. Down the middle of the face, like we said. Yeah, why is everything picking up better on this side than it is on the other side? Because you clearly see it over the brow on this side, but on this side it's hardly picking up. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. Well, I'm trying to match up the sides. And match up this part of the bottom right here. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. Okay. Cool. Now we're going to go down the middle of the face with the shade Cinnamon Sugar. So let's do that. Okay, so this one is definitely more highlighty. So maybe that one's supposed to be more like a blush topper, because I feel like this is definitely giving me more of the highlighted effect than the Sweet Saffron was. Look at that, yeah. Out of all the shades I've tried so far, I'm liking this one the best as far as like for highlighting. But I do like the chocolate milk one to be a shimmery bronzer topper. I think it looks gorgeous. The warm saffron just seems like it's going to be more like a blush topper for me at this point, just based upon the way it went on. But I mean, it looks okay. I feel like I got red looking eyebrows, but I'll fix that when I press this stuff into my skin to make it look more warmed up to the skin as I normally do. So this is what we're looking like so far. I'm going to go ahead and put on Divine Rose by Pat McGrath off camera, spray my face and finish it all up, and I'll check in with y'all later. Okay, y'all, so I have returned. It is 2 o'clock now. Let's see what my face is looking like, because as usual I have not looked. I usually try to wait till I get on camera with you all and then I look. So I did do a new eye look, if you can't tell. I tried to use some new cake liners today, and I did a 3 looks 1 palette with the palette I'm holding up right now, this one. So you'll see that coming soon, probably sometime next week, maybe at the end of this week. I don't know, it depends on what other content I have that goes up this week. But yeah, let's see how our bronzer and highlighter is looking. So we know I have an oily nose, so you know my nose is oily, so I can't really tell about highlighter there. But let's see. I feel like on the cupid's bow it's still there. Sorry y'all, still got my nose on my chin still there, which does pretty good considerably even when I have on a mask, which is good. The highlight on the side of my face, I feel like it's disappeared quite a bit. I can still see like right here toward the top of the apples, but y'all know since I have to keep changing eye looks and taking stuff off, that's why I was end up losing the highlight around here. So the highlight over my brows is still good, and the highlighter close to my cheekbones is still good. I have on Cupcaking by Fenty, if anybody cares. It's the new gloss bomb set that they came out with. Y'all know, with a pink one and the Lizzie McGuire eyeshadow palette with ColourPop, and now I'm wearing this one. They just launched in some new 5-pan eyeshadow palettes that actually have color in them, so you know I will be trying them. And I still have one of my original ones, so I'll compare it to those. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't come out till Thursday, and we probably won't get it till 2 or 3 weeks after that. So don't be rushing me about that. But this bronzer actually looks really nice. I did have a mask on though, because y'all know I had to go get my car serviced, and I had to wear a mask there, but I didn't have it on too long. I still can tell the undertone underneath and still see the bronzer. It's not as pigmented as I guess I would like it to be normally, because I like to still see it quite pigmented toward the end of the day, but it's fine as it is now. I'll just, the next time I do it, I will put it underneath and then put it on top as well, or I might just put it on top since it's a cream that turns into a powder like the NARS one. I'm thinking I'm going to try it that way, but I'll try it that way over the weekend. But I do like the product overall. The highlighter, it's okay. I mean, I have highlighters I like better. I have highlighters that I don't think are as good. So to me, it's just a highlighter. I don't know if I'd necessarily go back and pay the $42 again, just because I'm not that excited about it. But you know, I have them. They're fine. I will use them from time to time. It's just not something I'm excited about. So there's that. I will say I do love the one that I put on top of the bronzer, and I still feel like I can see that. So I like it for that shade. If she sold individual shades, I would definitely be happy with just having chocolate milk and maybe the golden shade, as I have not used that one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I know I'm cutting off a little bit early because it's 2 o'clock, but remember, it's a work day for me, so I still have to get up tonight after I go home and unpack and upload this video and edit and all that and still go to work. So that's why I was like, we cutting it short. You got 6 hours out of the 8 hours, which I feel like is still pretty good. So yeah, but those are my thoughts. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed.